Given that a man posing as her manager was arrested a few days ago for allegedly forcing a young woman he met at one of Sexyy Red's club performances to perform nose candy at gunpoint, it appears that Sexyy Red is embroiled in some major drama. The teen has denied any involvement with the man, stating that he is not a member of the crew but citing inside sources are claiming that Sexyy Red knew him, that she was close to him, and that they had been in the same circles for a long time. He was willing to share all of his secrets with her in exchange for a shorter jail sentence, but Sexyy Red has been crying because she knows the odds are against her and that it appears that she may be going to jail for those. That might not have clocked onto this tea. Take a seat and allow me to explain. In May, Sexyy Red stopped at Booby Trap on the River Strip Club as part of her tour, and after the event ended, the internet woke up to the police announcing the arrest of a man named Vladimir Joseph, who claimed to be the manager of Sexyy Red. Joseph met the victim and presented himself as seductive after driving to the strip club in a gritty Lexus. The victim was driven to Red's manager Vladimir Joseph's house and made to take a shower after being compelled to do so at gunpoint. After being held for several hours, she disclosed that Joseph had recorded the attack on 2 cell phones. After Joseph finished, he allegedly ordered a cab for the victim to go home. When she left his house, she called 911 to report what had happened, and a rape kit was collected. She tested positive for the aforesaid drugs, and the police were able to identify Vladimir Joseph from the information about the ride. Hours after the news went viral, sources close to Sexyy Red disclosed that Vladimir Joseph had nothing to do with Sexyy Red. The police issued an arrest warrant for him while he was using his phone to book a cab, and the feds reported that he was being held without bond at the Turner Guilford Night Correctional Center. Given that she had never met him before and had no connections to him, it appears that the source may have been lying because insiders claim that Vladimir Joseph was once employed by Sexyy Red and still maintains connections with her team. We now know why Sexyy Red's team denied ever knowing or having anything to do with him. Since people have questioned Sexyy Red's parenting abilities in recent months, it is a negative image for her to be associated with an alleged sexual offender. Anyone who knows her knows that there has been discussion about Sexyy Red's parenting abilities for a while, and we all agree that she isn't helping. Sexyy Red has made headlines for some bizarre reasons over the years, such as when she was invited to speak at a high school in her hometown of St. Louis, but was turned away because she smelled like marijuana. She waited for the students until school ended and gave them a few free performances.
So look, so this school put me, I came up here, got you, try to talk to the kids, get in the weather today, they gonna put me off. Tell me I smell like weed, watch this. He gonna try to get mad. Look that old man. Nobody.
Like I'm finna sit with y'all.
They ain't come to see you, Otis.
Otis?
You heard who they screaming for. Hiya. Probably fucked my head up.
She was also taken into custody by the police a few months ago after getting into a fight at the airport. After TMZ obtained the video and shared it online, fans called CPS to have her child taken away from her because she didn't appear to be fit to raise a child, let alone 2. Let's not even discuss how many times she has been caught slipping. We all recall the time she shared her sex tape on Instagram and later disclosed that she had been hacked, or perhaps we should discuss the multiple occasions he flashed her during her live stream or the bizarre interviews she gave in which she discussed about having many sexually transmitted diseases. I won't lie, Sexyy Red's career is already in disarray, so she doesn't want anyone to associate her with a sexual offender. However, insiders disclosed that Sexyy Red has been upset by Vladimir Joseph's arrest because she is aware of that. The federal government will look into any connections she may have with him. Since she wasn't an accomplice when Vladimir Joseph committed the crime, you may be asking why Sexyy Red is concerned that the police would link her to him. However, insiders have disclosed that Vladimir Joseph has some information about Sexyy Red that might land her in jail for. According to the source, who did not want to reveal specifics to protect his cover. Sexyy Red and Vladimir Joseph engaged in some sinister activities that her label allegedly knew about and paid to have stopped. Since Vladimir Joseph is currently incarcerated, Red is hoping he won't be able to expose her, or her musical career would come to an end. According to the source, Sexyy Red sobbed upon learning that Vladimir Joseph was being held by the police. She reportedly contacted her label, who then alerted their attorneys to prepare potential answers in case the authorities connected Sexyy Red to him. Now, I won't lie, I have no idea why these celebrities are acting in such a manner. How can they have so much money and still be acting so foolishly? We all know that Sexyy Red may be a little too much at times, but I never thought she would get herself into some spooky situations that could take away your freedom. Seductive. Many things might not happen if common sense prevails in some cases, such as a woman getting in a car with an unknown man, according to fans who read Breaking Down when Vladimir Joseph was detained. For that, simply because he mentions a well-known person by name and asserts that he knows or is her. Manager, what was the reason you didn't watch the news, Criminal Minds, Law and Order, or true crime documentaries, etc.? Either he truly abducted her, which I doubt, or she became enraged when she discovered he wasn't a hot red manager, until I can demonstrate that I'm just. Do you believe that Sexyy Red actually has a connection to this man, or do you think there is more to this tale than what is being reported? Please share your thoughts in the comment section below, and then watch this next video. I'm glad they're not black for once.